Hey guys, Butler Bulldog Bill here, and this is my recap video for the Wright State Raiders at Butler Bulldogs game that took place last night at Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana, home of the Super Bowl. I forget what number it is. Haven't really been following the NFL this year, but the home of the Super Bowl. Anyways, after getting off on that tangent, I apologize. Butler wins the game last night 64-53. I was very impressed with the play of Butler. We never trailed in the game last night. We started off with a 15-4 lead, and we're up 35-26 at halftime. And Wright State tried to make a few comebacks, but Butler held in there strong and won the game. Never let them lead. That's what I'm very proud of. Also proud of Krishan Hawkins, led the Bulldogs with 13 points. Andrew Smith scored 11 points. He went 4 for 4 from the field. Eric Fromm came off the bench to score 10 points. And Roosevelt Jones, the fabulous freshman that Butler has that I think is going to contribute hugely for Butler in the future, grabbed 11 rebounds for the team last night, which was an awesome job by him. Everybody needs to crash the boards, and he's showing exactly how you need to do it. Last night was the first home game for Butler in 18 days. They had 4 road games previously, and they split those. They went 2-2. But Butler, 3 guys in double figures, like I said. But what I was really impressed with was the defensive effort by the team. Only one player on Wright State scored in double figures, and that was Armand Battle. He had 18 points, I believe, for the Raiders. He was lighting it up from three-point range. I think he hit everything but one three-pointer. But other than him, Butler really locked down all the Wright State players. It looked like the Butler of old defensively, and they just did a tremendous job in the game. I'll tell you what, we've got that was a big win because Wright State was tied with us for 5th place in the conference, and we were in a 3-way tie, like I said, with Wright State and Detroit, and we've got to do everything we can to get in the. I think when the conference tournament comes around, the goal is that you want to be in the top 3 seed-wise. There's 10 teams in the conference. What happens is the bottom 6 teams have to play in the first round, and 2 of those winners go on to the next round to play each other. One of those winners goes on to play at the 3 seed, and then those winners of those games go on to play at the 1 and 2 seeds, and then the championship games at the 1 seed. I don't think Butler could make it all the way through if they had to start in the first round. If they can get that first round bye, I think that would definitely be, advantageous for them. But at the moment, Cleveland State still leads the conference. They are 8-2. Actually, they're in a tie because Valparaiso is 9-3. So even though Valparaiso's played 2 more games, they've won 1 more, but they've lost 1 more. So technically, that's a tie for the conference lead. Wisconsin-Milwaukee is in 3rd place, in a three-way tie for 3rd place, thanks to Butler's win last night. They're in a 3-way tie with Youngstown State and Butler. And then you've got Detroit Wright State tied for 6th place at 6-6. Wisconsin-Green Bay are in 7th place. Wisconsin-Green Bay is in 8th place at 5-6. Illinois-Chicago in 9th place at 3-9, and Loyola of Chicago in last place at 0-11. But Butler has another big game tomorrow at noon at Hinkle Fieldhouse. We've got to play Detroit. If we don't, we're going to fall back into a tie for 6th place with them, and that's definitely not something we need to do, especially with the conference schedule dwindling down and the conference tournament getting ready to start up. Detroit kicked their butts when we played them a few weeks ago at Detroit, so we've got to bring our A game. Everybody's got to step it up. The defensive effort has to be there. The offense needs to be there. Everybody needs to hit their shots. Detroit's got some great players, especially Ray McCallum Jr., and the defense really needs to make sure they shut him down because he had his way with them, in the first game. But yep, Butler with the big win against Wright State. 7-5 in the conference now, 13-11 overall, and I'm just hoping something good will come of it. Maybe we can make a run, string a few wins together, and make a good run. It's all you can hope for at this point, because they're definitely not making the NCAA tournament with an at-large bid. Not really any big wins. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Go Butler.